Alright, y'all can hear me? So, yeah. Um, I decided to film content. Um, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing at all. But as you can see, I am recording myself. I am documenting my life, more so my fitness journey. Uh, the reason? It's an accountability thing. It's when it's on film, when it's recorded, it's something that I already shared and I can't back out of it. So just a quick recap of this year in terms of fitness and just working out overall. I had started like a weight loss journey, more so like a cut, because I've been out of shape for a while. I like to describe myself as an avid gym goer in terms of just working out and lifting and weight training and stuff. But I just didn't have that consistency. I would get in shape and then get back out of shape. But right now, what kind of warranted this filming is the act of locking in and being inspired to do so. The reason I'm inspired to do so is uh, in the Big 26. I turned the Big 26 at this date here in March 16th. It's 3 a.m. right now, and I just decided, screw it. Let's film content, man, and let's yeah, let's just do this. So, hoping this goes well. Uh, I'm currently at the gym right now. I tried to film while driving, but my mic didn't work properly. I didn't. The way it connects is you actually got to unlock my phone so it would detect the receiver for the wireless microphone. So there's that. But yeah, this morning we're just gonna do some cardio. I usually do it after my workout. I should have done it yesterday, but I fell asleep after church. So today is Monday, March 16th, 3 a.m. We're gonna do some cardio. I don't know whether I decide to do it on stairmaster step mill or an slightly inclined treadmill. But we're gonna burn about get my little settings in those machines and yeah, burn 300, burn some calories, man. Uh, yeah, what inspired me to start locking in and just start really focusing. A lot of things happened throughout, starting of the year. Things just didn't pan out. You lose people in relationships, or you lose people because you didn't expect to lose them here in this earthly life. But yeah, uh, yeah, uh, may they be in rest. But life is fleeting, and we got to make uh, this life is not something that we own. Um, in my belief, in my faith in the Lord, I I just came to a not a crisis, but like an awakening of this life is not our own, so we should steward, even though it's our physical bodies, but in all aspects, we gotta steward this properly. So with this filming my fitness journey, not only that, but I just hope to be better in all other aspects, financially, most of all spiritually, and yeah, my relationship with people, um, doing well in school. I'm currently in school right now, so there's that. Yeah, I had better things to say while I was driving because I was just in the zone and I was more expressive. But yeah, the mic didn't work, so we're starting off our content this way. So there you go. I'll see you all in the gym. All right, just a short update. I'm in the gym. I'm in the gym bathroom. Filming. Why? I'm just doing a little bit of physique check for you guys. This is what I look like. So starting this year, I was around 220 pounds, plus or minus here and there. 3 pounds less or more. But yeah, uh, right now 211, 211.4 as I weighed in today. Slightly dehydrated, but we're okay. Am I gonna take my shirt off? No, that's why I'm going into this fitness journey because I'm not happy with what I look like in the mirror. But I think we'll be okay. But this is what I look like right now. Not exactly filling out this sleeve, mind you. This is a large or maybe an XL. I should check, but you know, not bad. But I do got I think I'm at around like uh, high 20s in terms of body fat percentage. So hence we're gonna do our cardio, and I might film it, or maybe it's gonna be a separate video, but it might just be all one together. I'm not gonna do like just a 10-minute video. This is gonna be like a straight up 45-minute video by the end of this, I bet. Um, Quick, you might notice this filming style of fitness content, not heavily edited or nothing, was I've been inspired to take on that fitness journey, documenting content type of thing by our boy Sam Sulik. And you know, uh, although I'm not as a hardcore fitness bodybuilder, but it inspired me to do the same thing and film it for accountability, but also it's kind of fun to look back on to see how I progress if I keep doing this. But let's stop the yip yap and do our cardio. All right, so we are in the stairmaster already. About I think I already did like 5 minutes, so around like 58 calories burned so far, or it says here. I'm only going at like level four. Uh, yeah. So cardio wise, I either do stairmaster or um, uh, treadmill on an incline. The reason I did it this morning is not only is I find it a little bit more faster when it comes to the calorie burning, as it says, as per the details here, set in this machine after I put all my weight and all the settings I want. I go about level four, level five. It's enough for me to kind of like breathe heavily, uh, but at the same time, I could kind of keep a conversation. Uh, it's more so that my legs do get tired, so I take about a 30-second break every 5 minutes or so. But I'll do this until I reach 300 calories that I was able to burn off of doing this exercise. So yeah, uh, what else can I talk about? Uh, I might just film like 5 minutes of this, take my break, grab my grab my filming phone for that matter, and just enjoy some music.
Right now, I'm listening to the playback of our live stream for our church service. Uh, Not only it's important to me not only because I like to hear all the worship and praises, singing again, also the word, but you know it's a small church and I do the sound for that, and I also play the instrument, particularly the bass guitar, and I'm just trying to hear how the mix sounds and if it's adequate enough where I'm happy enough uh, to have that on public, because sometimes you know you're not trying to particularly like impress the people, but you want to present the church service in a proper manner, because I'm gonna get spiritual here. So for those who are not, you know, who aren't believers like that, probably won't get it. But in everything that we do, you try to glorify the Lord Himself. So in that aspect, we're just trying to make sure that we are properly representing the very God that we serve. So there's that. Okay, minute and a half. Let me talk about. I wonder if I can talk. I got 93 calories burned so far. So once I reach 100, my mindset is okay. I only have to do that two more times. So okay, I got about a minute left. If you're wondering what's in this drink, just some cold water and some flavoring, one of those Mio squirts. Uh, I just had the flavor one today, but I also have the electrolyte ones. But those are if I'm doing the cardio after the weightlifting session itself. But this morning, because I missed my cardio last night, which is rest day anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But I'm doing it today, and I think we're doing a pulling workout today, which is pretty much back and buys. So I guess there's that. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, there's my break.
Okay, time is currently 4 a.m. Just finished my cardio. We're on our way back home. So let's go for a little drive. I forgot to mention, let's get some lights on. Uh, Before I went to do cardio, I was gonna do it fasted, but because I took a fat nap after church last night, I slept all the way through like 9 p.m. and then I just kind of laid in bed and didn't do anything until around like 2 a.m. trying to get back to sleep. But once you're awake, you're awake. So yeah, I decided to do this. But uh, so I was gonna do my cardio fasted, but I didn't have any dinner last night, which is on a cut may be beneficial, maybe beneficial for calorie deficit. So maybe the cardio for yesterday wasn't even necessary. So just moved to cardio today, and it is my birthday, and all, I have already tracked it in the tracking app what I'm about to eat today. My daily calorie expenditure uh, Is it expenditure? Not expenditure is exercise. My currently calorie limit is 2,000. But I decided to eat around 2,500. So that's the total calories that I tracked. Um, I thought it was going. So yeah, I had a little bit of rice cake and some honey drizzle. Drizzle a bit of a honey to the rice cakes with some salt. It was that's prime. That's very good. But post cardio, I think I'm gonna have some oatmeal with some protein powder with it and some frozen strawberries. Is it strawberry or strawberries? Strawberries, then. Okay. Yeah, no. The problem is the talking to the camera is gonna get a tiny bit better here because right now I'm still fumbling what I'm about to say, but getting back into it, yeah, I'm gonna have those, hoping that will hold me out until around early afternoon, where me and my mom are gonna go to Costco. We're gonna for my birthday. I just want it simple. I'm gonna cook some steaks, and I'm just gonna get like a assorted, like 4 packs of assorted sushi. Uh, hoping that would help. Hoping that would help, like kind of like ease the when you're in the middle of calorie deficit. You do want to go on like a cheating binge type of thing, but if you can help it, uh, have those like calorie increased calorie days to be decently healthy. I try to avoid the junk food or the greasy pizza, Chinese takeout, burgers. I'm not really into burgers that much, and the steak that we're gonna have is, I'm gonna pick some sirloins. Uh, and when you're in a calorie deficit, here's my thing: it's not that I don't want to binge on like the desserts and all of that. The current food that I eat, because I chose food that are actually tasty to me. I want to eat some of the same things, or in that regard, in the same level, so to speak. But I just want to eat more of that, if you get what I'm saying. So yes, a lean steak is uh, it'll do you good on a cut. But sometimes instead of just a itty bitty 200-gram steak, maybe a little 6 ounce, I'm a 200-pound man, 210-pound man, and I kind of want a I want like a 12 ounce. I want like maybe even like a 17-ounce steak. So like a 500-gram steak, because 454 grams is what 1 pound, which is 16 ounces. So around that, and I'd like to have some sushi with it. You know, because those are my cravings when I'm on a calorie deficit, when I'm restricting myself calorie wise. But those should be good. Those should be healthy. And later on, when I film my back workout, I should have a pretty good pump, because I I had intaken the carbs from the sushi and probably a little bit of protein from the fish, maybe some fats from the mayo. Uh, if I if I picked out the sushi with those, but usually I like the nigiris, the tuna and salmon nigiri. So maybe a little bit of healthy fats from the salmon, but definitely some protein from the fish. But also just a your basic California rolls. I just want that sushi craving, that seaweed with that. seasoned rice with the seasoned vinegar that they use for it. Although it's Costco sushi, but on a cut, you're not looking to find like like the best restaurant quality. It's just that the act of eating sushi while on a cut, while uh, um, you're not completely sabotaging your progress. Uh, it feels good because you're like, oh, I get to get away, but technically, I'm not getting away because I planned. I kind of planned this out. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I got about like what 2 more minutes until home time. Um, Cardio was great. When I started out my regular cardio, which is I think February, I started implementing like because I was trying to do the 10,000 steps, but that's not really doable in the middle of a Saskatchewan winter. If you wonder where I'm from, I am from Saskatchewan, and when it's when it's minus 20 outside, you're not really gonna go out there and get your 10K steps. So I just implemented, 3 to 4 times a week. I would do a 300 calorie session, which is you do your cardio, and when you end up doing burning around 300 calories as per the machine, accurate or not, that's what I'm gonna go by with, and it's been working so far because for this past almost 3 months, I lost about 10 pounds. So I'm kind of in the right track in that. And some sessions I even just do because I'm going to school right now. So sometimes their gym is open and I've got a basketball in my locker. Just get my basketball and just shoot hoops, not just casually, but like do some actual simulation in game type of dribble moves or like layup, rebound, do my own rebounds, jog when I rebound. Don't just walk towards the ball, towards the ball. Um, According to Chat GPT, because it's now learned my weight, my height, and my total daily exercise energy expenditure, around like 30 to 45 minutes of that, I would burn around 250 to 300 calories, which what I go by. Sometimes I just do that as my calorie session and make sure, although I don't have my, I don't have any like, uh, like big total daily steps. I still kind of make sure that I'm moving around where I'm not sedentary in terms of like my non-exercise things, which is like walking. So I would have it so where I would burn, um, not burn, but get around 5,000 steps per day, and I did all of it. I tried to do it manually before, like calculating all my thing, but I just put all my stats and what I do for exercise uh, in Chat GPT, and I went by that. And so that video got cut short because my phone ran out of storage. Maybe I'll get a camera, but for now I'm just gonna use my spare phone and probably delete some things, or maybe use my main phone because it's got a lot more storage. But as I was saying, let's turn this on again. In terms of content, I hope you guys find it kind of relaxing and enjoyable. Not in like this is totally entertaining, but in terms of just like you put it on, yeah, you kind of put it on in the background and kind of just go by your day. Maybe you just get some coffee or use this to sleep. I don't care. Um, but as a I'm putting it out there just for an accountability thing. That's the main thing about this journey, and I gotta learn to yap a lot less. because these are gonna be some long videos, and enough that I I would run out of storage. But yeah, it's just these are my thoughts. These are just the things that I think about when I when I'm going through this. So yeah, but I'm not gonna try to be over emotional or like kind of express myself like this is my life. Just my. It's just the fitness journey aspect of it. So maybe soon I'll be more efficient in filming and film what I eat throughout the day and all that. But yeah, I think this is enough. Put that out there just to proclaim I am on a journey. So there we go. I'll see you guys later.